good to be here with you, actually live. If you were with me on Monday, you saw the live stream that I released, which was the sing-along. And I hope you enjoyed that. And if you would like to still take advantage of accessing that, you can find the link in this post with the djworksmusic.com/djworks. You can also get there with goalsforyourlife.com/djworks. It was such fun to do. But what I wanted to talk to you about were the 12 sound checks to be able to produce that sing-along, which is about 30 minutes. We do a sing-along in our home every year. This will be the 19th year that we do it coming up. And I try to find a free evening, and so we gather around and have usually a great group of people come, kind of different every year. It's been so much fun. We always end with the Hallelujah Chorus. And I play at our acoustic piano and sing, and so I decided to put something online for this. And recording an acoustic instrument like a grand piano with vocals is interesting. It's challenging in many ways because one or the other kind of cuts out if your sound is compressed or whatever coming through some of these computer programs like Zoom. And I literally did 12 sound checks, and I recorded about a minute of it. And I can usually hear things right away, and so I knew what was wrong and what I needed to change. And finally, after a dozen of those sound checks, I found the best, and which was the last, and went with that, wrote good notes. I've learned that now, so I know what to do next time, especially adding vocals. That was the tricky thing, adding vocals, and to make sure that both the piano and the vocals came through without a professional soundboard and recording equipment. And also, I had no one else running that for me. I was by myself, and it gives me a lot of freedom to be able to do some of these things by myself, not have to go to a separate studio. And I've worked very hard to make that happen, but I had to write very good notes on it. And then as I produced it, I realized, well, this is the best I can do right now. I needed to leave it. It's not perfect, but it was good enough. And I know people will be able to sing along. I would have loved to bump up the vocals a little bit more, but that would have been for my own edification. People can sing along now. They can sing along those lyrics. There's a free lyric sheet with it. So you can click in. I hope you take advantage of doing that. And it was really right alongside, in line with what this week's podcast was all about the innovation in periphery. And sometimes we find creativeness in areas that we wouldn't normally expect. And I've started using more music. People are attracted to that music. When they're attracted to the music, they all of a sudden figure out all the other things that I do, the books that I've written, the courses that I've launched. And it's a way in. And so sometimes you find those things on the edges of places that you kind of normally maybe would hang out. Maybe it's a different place that you find some other creative ideas. So make sure that you listen to the podcast this week. I have a lot of information in this post with a lot of links, but hopefully that will help you prepare for your new year coming up, as it is now officially December. I also have that free webinar, so you want to make sure you take advantage of that. That will be released the day after Christmas, the 26th. So it's free to sign up, great handout on it, and you can watch the webinar anytime after that. So thanks for joining me today. You can always connect with me on my social media sites. Also, Deborah Johnson Speaker. I take a certain number of live events as well as virtual events. I love coming to organizations and encouraging them in being that hero inside, bringing out all of your strengths. Mid-career, halftime of life, making life even better at that point of time. And DJ Works Music, of course, and goalsforyourlife.com. And I'll look forward to being with you again next time. So bye for now.